simu. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the police tow truck here to attempt to break in the property of Lungu. And as you can see, the tow truck is here for the said Corolla Runex. Well, this is the update that we're getting this morning. So we are going to force entry. Come with the full equipment to ensure that they bring down the gate. They come with the full equipment to the gate is brought down so they enter. And this is where it's ground. So as you can see, they have grinders and all these tools they're going to use. And right now they're just trying to tap power, or maybe to kickstart the genset.
The gate is connected to the genset.
Yeah.
So viewers, you can see
So the gate is actually connected to the main house inside. So this is the other gate, which the police officers are trying to break in, so that they come in and probably tow the said Corolla Runex reported to have been stolen, according to some of the information that we've gathered so far. So this is what we're getting. This is a tow truck from Zambia Police service, and then they are trying to power up so that they're able to grind, or rather break or drop the gate and then make entrance to tow the runner. So these are updates that we're getting from here, live feet in Ibex at Edgar Lungu's residence. And Ambassador Mamba is here this morning.
What is happening in our country is very, very sad. You heard from the president himself when he had a press conference when I was in prison that I was charged for murder. Himself said why I was arrested and why I was supposed to be arrested, it's because I didn't report a crime. For not reporting a crime, according to the president himself, I was charged for murder. I stayed 429.25 days, 3 times more than the days he complains about himself. I'm telling you, God is on the throne. And for us as politicians, this is a very sad development when you can see citizens being harassed, a woman like me being put in prison, leaving my children, my husband, my grandchildren outside for a crime I never committed. For not reporting a crime, it's very, very sad. But God is in control. President Akainda Ichilema, my son, God is in control and is on the throne.
Yes, ma'am.
All of us should now be on our knees more to pray that God should take control of this country. We are seeing what's happening in other countries like Sudan. Over just a small thing, Sudan is on fire. Let us wait and see where this president is taking us.
And one thing.
Just a minute. Thank you, Mama, for speaking out. As you've seen, there's been a development. The police have brought a heavy-duty vehicle, a tow truck behind me. Remember, they have stated that they wish to execute the warrant. Although the premises belongs to the former president, they are determined to execute this warrant against a constitutional provision, against the constitutional rights of the former president. What is the reason of bringing this heavy-duty vehicle here? Is to break the premises. And as you can see, they are already practicing how to live. So you, ladies and gentlemen, you can witness breaking of the constitution and the of the law.
So the protest started by the police to themselves in the residence of former head of state Zambia Lungu. And these are live pictures that you're getting from here in Ibex, Lusaka. And according to Madam Mumbi Theory, she has also condemned this act. So this is the tow truck. This is the live picture that you're getting this morning. As you can see, the officers are ensuring that they have power to bring down the gate. So we were earlier told that the police are going to force. We were told that the police officers are going to force the way in to ensure that they tow. They said Toyota Runex. So these are pictures that you're getting from here.
Can you imagine?
Giving you the live picture. So these are pictures that you're getting from here.
Who's the boss one? Who's the boss one?
What is happening here is very wrong. I'm a member of parliament and we're a constitutional democracy in Zambia. President ECL has got constitutional immunities. The rubbish which is happening here is uncalled for. Come to parliament. Come to parliament and remove his immunity. That's when you can come here and do this rubbish.
Why are you taking the country?
This is our country. Who protects Zambia.
This is our Zambia.
The police, you are employed to protect the constitution of Zambia. President Lungu has got immunity.
Don't take advantage of
President Lungu has got immunity. We shall cite you. What you are doing is unconstitutional.
Otherwise, we'll call them thieves.
President HH sought to uphold the constitution of Zambia. This is unconstitutional. This is unconstitutional. We will not allow this country to go the banana way.
ECL has immunity.
ECL has got immunity. We know what you want to do. You want to break ECL's house so that you can poison his household. We will not allow that. If President Lungu has done anything wrong, if President Lungu has done anything wrong, or he did anything wrong, you will remove his immunity. You will remove his immunity. Take him to court. You will not allow this. The Constitution of Zambia.
Don't change it. Don't change it. Don't change it. Just let it as it is.
Even you yourself, you are suffering. Why can't you organize them?
Entry into the residence of former Past President manning the other gates, the other entrance to the former President.
No allowance, you come
whatever you want. You just do whatever you want. He's a former president, he's not an opposition leader, he's a former president. He's a former president, the opposition leader.
The assets of this country.
So this is the tow truck ready here.
You are in a president today. And the president forever and ever. Amen. Stand down. Because what you are doing this will be done to you. Stand down. There's a constitution in this country. Follow the right to follow the constitution. Go to parliament.
You can see the situation here. Looks like the police officers slowly standing down to bring down the gates. They wanted to force entry to ensure that they say the Toyota Ranex purported to have been a stolen car, and the wife of former head of state, Madam Past Lungu, is said to be in the theft of as you can see, the officers slowly packing up. After threatening to bring down this gate, which also leads inside the other side of ECL's yard. So this is the second gate. There is actually the first gate on the other side. As it stands, the situation looks a bit tense. May never know probably what the police officers are thinking to disperse everybody who's here this morning, because the number now has built up, and probably in situations like this, to keep calm, we must brace ourselves for a situation. As it stands now, we're supposed to be ready to ensure that this situation is brought to calm.
constitution says.
Mr. Christopher Shikafusa still speaking.
What is happening here is illegal.
Illegal.
The police must not do illegal things. Don't be used. Don't be used. Wrong. It's a wrong. Don't be used.
Umuntu aliwombele. Every month. He has done a lot for this country.
From the time they came in, not even
what
a
have you done?
nothing.
New allowances. I have paid this month. Next month I'm going to pay. No sense.
Kabiani to parliament, go to parliament and remove his immunity.
Yes,
Stop the nonsense.
This is total lawlessness.
Yes.
We're in a country of laws. We are in a country of laws, and standing on behalf of members of parliament, if at all President Hakainde Hichilema has any problem with President Lungu, or if they think he has committed any offense, let them come to parliament. We debate the matter and his immunity be removed. We cannot be going through this embarrassment. It's total embarrassment, first of all, not only to the family of the former president, but to the government itself.
After the summit, especially.
We held what they called the Democratic Summit not very long ago, where colossal sums of money were spent, and we expected this country to begin to proceed in an orderly manner, following the laws. The president is always talking about the rule of law. What rule of law do we have here?
There is nothing.
They are trying to find every excuse to embarrass President Edgar Chagwa Lungu. This is uncalled for. And we are saying as members of parliament, we will not allow this. We stand ready, as I have said before, we are ready to lay our lives in defense of our constitution and in defense of our democracy. Lawlessness will not be allowed. So we are now here and we are ready to face the police.
Yes.
We are ready to face the police head on.
Yes.
Because if they impeach the constitution, we are ready to defend ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we are here.
I think the constitution has to be respected. No single day has Hakainde Hichilema announced to this nation that President Lungu's immunity has been removed. In as far as we are concerned, his immunity is still there, it's still strong. So what is this nonsense? Because they have come to his residence. His residence is part of the immunity. It means that no one can break into his house unless the immunity has been removed. And in any case, has he or has the wife been called to the police to go and explain what they are looking for? So I find this very unnecessary. Please stop this. Stop abusing power. Power comes and power goes.
A journalist, police at immunity, what are they doing here?
Former Affairs Minister.
First of all, I think like my colleagues have said, we woke up to a rude shock to hear that former head of state's residence has been surrounded by police. And we all know the privileges and immunities enjoyed by the former head of state. If the state has got a case they feel they need to prosecute him, they shouldn't use other means. We have told them before in Parliament that let them be clear on what they want to do. You can't use the president's wife as a pretext to strip him of his constitutional bestowed immunities. It doesn't work. So they let them do the right thing. Strip him of his immunities, then they can do whatever they want to do. But to breach the constitution in this fashion is unacceptable. And I think we here as members of parliament who have been waiting for the state to make a proper move. So anything else that they are going to do here will be an act of illegality. And we shall see. The president's being set today. The president, who is the only former president out of the 5 we have had, out of the 6 we have had, there is another one coming. The sitting head of state is in State House, having the same immunities. And what he's setting up today might be something to follow him. So I think to those that are operatives, you need to understand that we were there yesterday. I was Minister of Home Affairs. There's another one today. It's off duty. So there's nothing permanent. The only thing that is permanent is time. Thank you.
Thank you.
You see, Zambians, from a long time, you have been calling me names. I used to tell you that Awa Kainde Ichirema, Niva dictator. I've been saying this. This man is a dictator. And surely, if you look at what is happening here, where did you see in a democratic country a former president with immunity being called Wakapokola Bonsaba with this tow truck to break in the residence of a former president who has immunity?
They are jokers.
We are not asking for anything, but we are asking for them to follow the law. If this former president has got an issue, what they are supposed to do is to go to parliament, lift his immunity, and then they can access his premises. Whatever they are saying, to say, no, this one, the wife, whatever, this property as it is, the one who owns it is a tenant, is a former president, and therefore it is surrounded by that immunity. If these people go inside, how do we know what they are going to plant? Because for me, I believe that these people want to plant something inside, which they are going to use now, Parliament, to remove his immunity. Because if it is really not about ill intent, they would have summoned his lawyers to come to force headquarters and have a discussion here. Not this. This is war. This is war. Zambians, when are you going to wake up? When are you going to realize that you elected a dictator? This is dictatorship, nothing else. When you suspend the law, they have suspended the law. Yes. The law is not working here. The law is not working. These police officers are here. They are illegal. Whoever signed the warranty, it doesn't matter because the immunity stands. That is our point. The immunity stands. Anything else is illegal. It is dictatorship. This is on you. This is on you. Tell Ichirema, this is on you. You wanted to assassinate me so that you can silence people. No one can talk because you want to continue that such kind of things. It is illegal. It is dictatorship.
So that's those are some of the concerns being raised from the PF members. As you can see, we are still streaming live here, and there is a huge crowd turning up, showing solidarity from the Opposition Patriotic Front members that have flooded the residence of the former head of state here in Ibex here. And we saw earlier on that the police wanted to raid down the gates, the other gate leading to the premises of ECL. But again, because of the chanting and the noise by the supporters here, they have resolved to hold back. So for now, we still don't know what the latest is going to be, as we keep on seeing a lot of members of the Opposition Patriotic Front turning up in huge numbers to offer solidarity. We don't know what will happen because already the fear on the ground is that if this continues, probably the police are going to retaliate and disperse everyone here. Of course, using tear gases and things like that. So we're still here. Chief Yatayali was very vocal this morning regarding this operation this morning. So the officers are still here, charged and taking note of what is happening.
Kafumiani immunity to parliament. And take out immunity to parliament. Kafumiani immunity to parliament.
As you can see, the cadres also are
Thick one.
Hi, darling. Good to see you. Pay attention to such details. Upon getting I should be struggling with sweat now. Because people na camera can endele like.
yes, let me speak this one. So this is the situation live in Ibex, and let me see if I can find a way to talk to Mr. Monday. Mr. Monday, morning. Fine, thanks. I want to just have a short word with you. Yes, so what do you make out of this operation this morning?
Well, this is a cowardice, failure to deliver services,
yes.
And the country is demanding for the promises that were made, and the only resolution they want to give to the people is to quickly begin to intimidate anyone who is seemingly to be their threat. But you know, this can only be but for a very little time. Eventually, the owners of this power that UPN is playing around with, the Zambian people, are watching and they know. So the best that President Hakainde Hichilema and his government must do is to deliver services. Let them do those things they promised the people of Zambia they were going to do. This intimidation will never happen. Zambia has always changed president. You cannot be arrogant beyond the owners of the mandate, the owners of the power. This clearly shows you, if HH delivered the promises he made, he would not be here trying to intimidate anyone. Where do you think us as opposition will find the power to challenge him if he gave people minimum at 50 kwacha? If the cost of living was okay? This is the main issue. This is the matter that HH and his government must be able to address, not intimidating the people. We will not allow him to do that. And I can tell you Zambia is watching. They are not even present anywhere.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. So these are live pictures coming from Ibex Hill, ECL's residence. As you can see, earlier on we had seen that the police tried to raid down the gates, but as it seemed to be now, the situation is calm. So, and the tow truck is still here though, the tow truck is still here, and the officers that wanted to raid down the gate have probably pulled out. So there are quite a number of people that have turned up this morning. This is huge compared to how we started in the morning. We were here as early as 8, I'd say. And in the morning, we were just a few journalists or reporters that were here. But this time around, we are seeing a lot of cadres turning up, PF cadres rather, turning up and showing solidarity, and also notable PF officials that are surrounding the premises this morning. So these are situations that are happening here, and the fear is what happens next if this continues. So we'll be giving you more live updates as the day unfolds. But for now, it's bye-bye.